details is what's gonna kill us on tomorrow.
These kids are gonna be terrible. They're gonna be bad. They're not gonna listen. If they don't listen, all they wanna do is go to the bathroom in peace. They got cut, so it don't matter.
If you're here to learn, just dance. We're gonna let you know when you can go to the bathroom, when you can get some water, when it's time to go home. Just dance right now.
Set garbage on fire, and that was the damn DJ. I was trying to figure out why. Going into the Dallas training camp, I am excited because this camp is going to be way more structured than the previous camp in New Orleans, Louisiana. Day one here in Dallas, Texas is a short day. Now, whereas in New Orleans, we started 2 hours late in New Orleans. In Dallas, we didn't even get to start until 6 o'clock because the kids are still in school. So we started camp after school was over, which was at 6 o'clock p.m. So this camp, they only get 4.5 hours. Dallas is very attentive. Dallas is focused. Dallas is paying attention to detail. And when I say the details, they matter. This is really important because not paying attention to the details is what's gonna kill us on tomorrow. On tomorrow, we have to put together the full show from top to bottom, formations, intros, exits, where they're gonna move on the floor, stand up, sit down, go and stop. There's gonna be so many things that we gotta do with them. I need to make sure that they're super ready.
Nobody should have a jacket on. Hands down, feet together. Stand with your hands down, feet together. I'm gonna give you a number between 1 and 6. When I give you your number, you're gonna go to the side of the room that has that number. Everybody understand? We only have 4 hours to get your entire show taught. So that means you're going to have to pay attention. There's no talking, there's no playing. There's no running to the bathroom every 2 seconds. Does everybody understand that? Yes. Nobody is to touch anybody. Does everybody understand that? Yes. 4, 5, 6, 6, 6. Where are you supposed to go? Where's number 6? Go over there. Run, sis. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What number are you? Where's 3? Get over there. If you are at number 2, you should be in the middle over here. All the tools should be right here in the middle. The ones are over there in the corner. The tools are right here by themselves. Move over, get away from the 3s. The 3s should be all the way in that corner. All right, so we're gonna pick numbers. Okay. Sanjay, move back. All right.
Right. That ain't no good. Who got first? The looking.
Who the oldest between the two of y'all?
Exactly what I wanted.
Okay. Team number 1, stand up. Who's number 1? Who got number 1? That's Team Princess. Who's number 2? Who's number 2? Who got 2? Who's number 2? Stand up. That's Team Destiny. Who's number 3? Who got 3?
Me.
Team 3, stand up. That's Team Sanjay.
Hey.
Who got number 4? Team number 4, stand up. That's Team Kirsten. Team number 5, who's 5? Team number 5, stand up. That's Team Deja. And team number 6 is Team Kayla. All right, so everybody listen. Stop talking. Stop talking. So if you look at the room, you got 2 vets and a new person. 2 vets and a new person. So y'all 3, even though y'all are on 3 individual teams, y'all are one big team. Even though y'all are on 3 individual teams, y'all are one big team. So that means when your teams battle for stands, y'all battling them. You understand? Y'all don't battle each other, y'all battling them. So these 3 teams battling these 3 teams. Y'all understand how that works?
My expectations were really high, and I think my expectations were reached. When I first got my group of girls, I was real scared because it's new to me. This is my first book of that training camp, and I'm like, I don't even know y'all. I don't know how y'all learn. And so it was really scary. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2. Can I just say my name? One more time for her. But once I saw them actually dancing and I saw that I had like basically a good group, and so I was like, yeah, we definitely gonna come out on top with this one.
Okay, so my expectations for Dallas was them not to be talking to me, saying what time it is and all of that stuff like they did in New Orleans. So I was expecting them to come a little more prepared. So I was expecting them to know how I was gonna run a little better, but some of them didn't, which is fine.
My toe is somewhere right here. I hurt my leg. Need to spin around 5, 6.
There's always time for them to grow and get how it's gonna run.
My expectations for the girls were for them to just come in and be ready to work. I like to get things done. I don't want things to be extremely strict. I want us to be able to have fun. We can laugh, we can play, but at the end of the day, you remember what you're here for. I expect for you to act mature. I expect for you to come in with an open mind because I'm going to give you as much of me as I can. I expect you to take it all in, just use it to the best of your ability. You have some girls that aren't as focused as others, but for the most part, majority of the girls were extremely focused. They were very attentive, they asked questions, they were very engaged in everything I had to say. So I would say they exceeded my expectations.
I did think it was gonna be exactly like New Orleans. I was like, okay, these kids are gonna be terrible. They're gonna be bad. They're not gonna listen. They're gonna wanna pee every 5 seconds. Yeah, completely out of control. So once I actually got to know the girls, when they started dancing, they were still asking me to pee every 5 seconds, but their attention span was a little better than New Orleans. They caught on to choreography quick, they listened, they kept quiet, it wasn't that much talking, they got the job done.
With DD4L, we say tick, tick, stop, tick, tick, stop, or tick, tick, pause, tick, tick, pause. It helps them to be crispy. You understand? So take that back to your team. Put that in your pocket. In your pocket. All right. And buck, and buck, and buck. Kids did an amazing job. We have one little one. Her name is Isabella. You know, Isabella, I feel is not the right age to be here. See, there's a reason why we have our camp that starts at the age of 6. Because our 6-year-olds, they're not afraid to let go of mom. They're not afraid to go and get in line. They're not afraid to do what we ask them to do. You know, they know how to speak up and ask questions. You know, they know how to do what they need to do, right? Well, Isabella cannot possibly be 6. If she's 6, she's got to be a super, super, super young 6. Isabella came through the door nervous, and her mom even more nervous, which created a lot of issues, you know, for us as a staff, because we want to make sure that we can coach and teach and do what we got to do.
Okay, so I had a little girl that was in my group, which she was really young, like 6, 5, I don't know, really, she was like so young. She was on the floor with her legs in crisscross, her hand on her knee, and her hand on her face, and she was asleep with her eyes closed, looking so peaceful. I didn't want to wake her up, but like, you already told me that you're tired and I want to go home, I miss my mommy. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take you to Coach D. Because I'm not gonna deal with that. Not your mom. You can go home when you want to, because I'm not gonna hold you back for anything.
I know. I don't know. Hey, if you gonna go to sleep, you need to go. You need to go sit down. Get up. We came here to dance, not sleep. Come on. You crying? You good? You sure? You tired? Huh? You hungry? It's almost time to go, okay? You'll be fine.
So I took her to Coach D, and Coach D said call her mom, and she ended up going home. I haven't seen her since. So yeah.
Yeah. Let's do that again. Scoot back.
Let me tell you guys, one girl, while we were going over the dance, I looked over, she was rolling around on the floor. I said, what are you doing?
You in my group. What you doing on the phone? What you mean you don't know? You okay? You got to dance? You sure? Okay. I hope you got it while you rolling around on the floor.
By the time we got to the end of the dance, I said, I thought you had to dance. Silence. I thought you had to dance. Silence. I said, you don't have the dance. She said, I don't care. Cut. Cut. Go sit down. You're cut.
So you guys, in the middle of the field show, one of my girls runs up to me. Everybody's panicking behind me. So I'm like, what's wrong? What's wrong? While we're doing the field show full out, they said, one of the dancers just threw up on the floor, all in her hands, and it's all over the floor. Mind you, everybody is doing this full out. We're all crossing directions. Everybody's running around, but right now we're just seated. So I knew where it was. I was so mad. She didn't even try to clean it up off the floor, and she just ran away. And so I had to try to find the throw up because unfortunately it was clear throw up. So I had to run around, get up in the middle of us doing the dance, full out at that, get up, find some paper towels, and guess who couldn't find the throw up the entire time? This girl. So I was running around the entire time, not even doing the dance anymore at this point. I'm just running around with paper towels, trying to clean the floor, trying to find a spot, but I'm pretty positive somebody stepped on it. This girl threw up in the middle of dancing, and I don't know where to sit at all. This is beyond me. Like, I just, I hope y'all don't step in it. That's all I got to say. Because I don't know where it's at. What are you doing?
So here we are, day 2, right? Camp is going great, but there are a lot of kids that are now asking to go home because they're sleepy and they're tired. Camp was late the night before. We didn't get out until 10:30. So I'm like, what did y'all do when y'all went home? Did y'all go to sleep? Did y'all stay up all night? What did you do? Camp started at 9 o'clock this morning. So with camp starting at 9 o'clock this morning, I mean, I guess I'm just kind of used to the time. I'm older than them. So how are they so tired? We had several dancers. All they wanted to know was about lunch. All they wanted to know was when they was gonna take a break. Can I go to the bathroom? And now they're tired. The show is tomorrow. Here's the thing. People want to train like the Dancing Dolls train. Well, the Dancing Dolls practice from 6 to sometimes 10 o'clock at night. It's late. And they still have to get up the next day, go to school, and so on and so forth. So it's not gonna always be easy. You know, being a part of the Dancing Dolls is not as easy as it looks. And people wanna learn to train like us, so you're gonna get just that. But all day long, there were so many kids asking, I'm sleepy, I'm tired, I wanna go home. So what do? We let them go home.
What's wrong with her?
She sleep on the floor again.
Call her mom, she got to go. You ready to go home? Okay, great. Call her mom, she got to go. Contract.
Have a seat right here.
So at the training camp, there were 2 girls that were having an issue with each other. These 2 dancers, I don't know, kind of had I wouldn't call it a physical altercation, but it was more of a touching match. Like, this one touches her first, and this one touches her back. It's like I keep telling them, number 1 is COVID-19. Please stop touching each other. Please stop touching each other. But you know, little kids, one kicks this one by mistake, this one gets mad, and that's basically what's going on.
And so why did she say that she was going to do that? You don't know? So then what did you say?
I said the same thing.
You said you're going to have somebody come scare her back?
No.
Okay, what did you say?
I said, please, stop messing with me, but she wouldn't stop.
She wouldn't stop messing with you. Okay, and then what happened?
So, she just come and tell on me.
She came and tell on you. She said you said a bad word.
No.
Well, what is so? Okay, so start over. Tell me again what happened. You said she kept kicking you. Okay,
Yes.
Start over. I'm listening.
She kept on kicking me, so I told her to stop so she wouldn't stop.
Okay, and then what did you do?
So, I told her again, but she wouldn't stop.
And you didn't go tell nobody? Who's your, and Sanjay is your team leader? You didn't tell Miss Sanjay? Okay, so the next time somebody puts their hands on you, you tell the adult, okay? Okay? So then what happened?
So
she came and told on you. Well, she said you called her a bad word.
No.
You didn't call her a bad word.
You can even ask the girl that was sitting right next to us.
Oh. Okay. Well, go tell the other girl to come here.
Okay.
You come back with her.
You come back.
Get my mask. Shit. Okay. Didn't you just come up here to talk to me? When did you? Who was the one that came to talk to me?
It was the other girl.
Okay, go get her. That's the one I want. It's the audacity. Okay, now what happened?
I was in class and she kicked me and she was going to me and I said, stop hitting me, I'm telling you. It was an accident. And then she got on the floor and started spinning. And then she said tomorrow, it's going down. No!
You didn't say that?
No, you can even ask the girl that was right next to us.
Now listen, you guys know, number one, you're not supposed to be kicking each other, okay? You hear me? Okay, and if she said that she kicked you on an accident, then it's an accident. Did you say you're sorry that you kicked her? Was it an accident? Okay, did you apologize to her? Okay, well, apologize to her that you didn't mean to kick her.
For kicking you.
Okay, so at the same time, too, you can't put your hands on her either. Okay, you guys don't put your hands on each other, all right? There's no touching each other for two reasons. One, because it's not nice. Okay? It's not nice. We don't hit each other, okay? You guys are on the same team. You guys should be focused on battling the other girls, not battling each other. Yeah? Okay? We're gonna be nice, yes? You sure? And plus it's something called the Rona. We don't touch each other, okay? You need a mask. So you stand right here, we're gonna find you a mask. Okay? So you're good? All right? You sure? Right, we're not saying bad words or any of that, right? All right, you go, let me find her a mask. Coach, do y'all have extra masks over there?
So for the ones that didn't want to pay attention, didn't want to work, I just had to sit them down because I wasn't finna deal with it. If you don't want to dance, I'm not finna make you. So you have a choice. Your parents pay for you to be here, but if you don't want to dance, then you can happily sit down. I'm gonna work with the ones that want my help and want what I got to give, and if you don't want it, you can have a seat.
Out of nowhere, I heard two girls arguing back and forth, cussing and everything, and I don't do that. If you fight, just don't let me see it. They were cussing at each other, calling each other B words and calling each other H words. Some little girl said that your mom is a B word, and I was like, oh my God, these kids are grown. Like, okay, and they were like a good 7, 8, and no 7 and 8-year-olds should be acting like that, in my eyes. So over time, I told them to stop, and they ended up getting it together, but they got cut, so it don't matter.
And I'm already nervous. I'm nervous, hell, because I want to make sure the kids get everything they need to get done. I want to make sure the kids are rocking and rolling and excited and ready to go. Guys, remember Isabella from day number 1? Isabella is having a hard time remembering where she's supposed to go on the floor. It's distracting, but at the same time, it's kind of cute, but it still makes me wonder. It's like, this kid cannot be 6. can't be sick because the other 6-year-olds are doing what they have to do, no problem. So it just makes me wonder about Isabella. But even with Isabella's issues and everything that's happening, you know, with trying to get everything done, we finished. And to see the girls pull it off, it makes me really proud. There's more I wanted to do, but I wish I had more time. But the fact that we only had half a day on yesterday, and today's full day, we're trying to get the formations done, trying to make sure that everything was done for the show. There was just no more time. Mind you, my normal DJ is DJ. I decided to use a different DJ to save a little bit of money because DJ Finesse is expensive in travel. Plus, he was going to have to pay somebody else to cover a gig that he already had. I didn't want him to lose money. No, plus, if this was going to help me save money, you know what? How bad could it possibly be? It was awful. This DJ was garbage. Set garbage on fire, and that was the damn DJ. I was trying to figure out, why in the world did you not follow the protocol that I gave you for the Booker Dot competition? Why did you not follow the protocol that I gave you for the showcase? Why did you not download all of the music to your computer? Why? We're in a building that is made of brick. This building has no service and no signal. So why would you think you could just play the videos or play the music from the emails?
Good job. Everybody else was downloaded. We're good to go.
Was she aware of it in advance that she knew that it wouldn't download? Did you tell her?
I did not tell her that it didn't download earlier. When she resent it to me, because she resent it to me here, and it wouldn't let me download it because of the WAV file.
Did you get logged back in though?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Also known as a buster.
They keep coming up in the same spot.
Bring them on me.
This is you. You got the list.
I'm not fighting nobody but myself. I never.
You should have downloaded everything that I asked you to download. Then we wouldn't be having this problem. We wouldn't be having this problem. We had this whole conversation. What's the name of the song? Even during one of the stand battles, there was music that was cursing. The DJ played the wrong songs. The music kept cutting off. The sound sounded distorted. It was too much going on. I said, you know what? I'm gonna follow my first mind. Get what you paid for. That's my fault, not anybody else's. And I said, never again. So DJ Magic, you're fired.
So as you guys know, Princess was my captain. Now I'm the captain. So it was kind of weird, her team battling my team. Y'all, it was so crazy. You know, we can't see each other stand battle until the day of performance. So I'm like, okay, yeah, my team, we got it in the bag.
Bring that.
I had one.
That's 2 out of 3. Okay?
So whoever wins the next one.
Yes, whoever wins the next one. Ready, go. Rock, paper, scissors, boom. Oh, okay.
It's kind of weird because I think she know how I am. She know how I teach. She know how I work. So it's like she kind of knew what to expect from me, but I haven't danced under Kirsten. So it was kind of like a shocker for me because it's like, I'm ready to see what her team's about to do, but it was kind of like Kirsten knows. She know how I am, she know how I coach. So I think she kind of knew what to expect from me, but her team looked amazing. So we had some competition.
So y'all, I was very, very, very confident in stand battle because when I was watching my girls walk through it, it looked like perfect. Everybody's arms were perfect. Nobody was messing up. The formations were perfect. Everybody was getting up on time without me even having to tell them. So when stand battle came, I just knew that we were gonna take it home.
Watch.
Okay.
Watch.
Watch.
How about this? Loser pays for dinner.
Okay.
No, not just for her. I mean for me, Princess, Kirsten, Destiny, Kayla, T, Todd, and Lisa, and Trinidad T, and AFT. We all go eat on the loser.
Period.
I'm just for them too.
Where you got your money ready?
Got some money?
You got your money ready?
Yeah. Snatch it out. Okay. All right.
Check on it. But unfortunately, that was not the case. Sanjay definitely showed me better than I can say to stop bragging, I would say, because bragging is not the thing to do. I definitely lost the bet and I definitely have to pay for everyone's meal, unfortunately.
Shout out to all of our amazing dance teams, especially Next Level Drill Team that won Grand Champion of Buck or Die Dallas. The training camp showcase and competition and training. The training camp showcase and competition. Wheels are up, baby. Stop number 1 on the 10-city tour is done. I'm really proud of all of the kids. I'm proud of our training camp leaders, Princess, Deja, Sanjay, and Kayla. Also Destiny and Kirsten that were in the building this weekend. It was an amazing showing and I cannot wait to see what's going to happen next when we get to the next city. Be sure to subscribe to the DD4L app in all of your app stores.
Dancing dog. I wanna be a dancing dog. I wanna be